Thank you, Alex. I'm here with David Verlander, president of the Northeast Louisiana Bar Foundation, here to talk about Ask a Lawyer sessions, Wheels for Heroes, and the airship project. So we got a lot to get to. David, thank you so much for joining us. It's great to have you.
Glad to be here. It's great to be here.
What's the latest with the Ask a Lawyer sessions? I know you have some new things coming up.
Yeah, we do. We had one last week in Monroe at Grace Church. We'll have one the third Tuesday of next month, and that one will be at the Emily Robinson Center. And we're doing our first one in a different parish. We're having one on November the 4th at the public library in Ruston. So we're starting to branch out and do a little bit more and try to reach a few more people.
What are some of the topics that you'll be covering?
Well, we do get airship questions coming in, and people who need a will or need a power of attorney. We get people with landlord-tenant concerns and problems. You know, getting their place taken care of properly, or dealing with the risk of eviction or that sort of thing. And every once in a while, and of course people come in with family law questions. Those are the main things.
Let's talk about the airship project. It's through the United Way. What exactly is it, and how can it affect someone?
Yeah, the airship project is great, and you got Janet coming on later, but it's a program that we've started partnering with the United Way. Airship problems, they have a thing called air property, that's what's commonly called, where people have had a piece of property in their family for several generations, and they've always had somebody living in it, taking care of it, paying the taxes, but they haven't been doing the successions as people died, and so they don't really have good title to the place anymore. And that sounds like, okay, what's the big deal? But if they ever need to borrow money on it, if they ever try to sell it, or if the disaster comes through and they need FEMA money, they can't get it. They can't do any of those things. If they have a low enough value to it, like under $125,000, I believe, you can clean all of that up just by getting affidavits from people about the history, the family history, and filing it without going through a big formal succession, and then they wind up with good title in whoever the current set of heirs is.
Definitely worth getting that done.
Yeah.
We got about a minute left. What is Wheels for Heroes? I love this project.
Okay. Well, the Wheels for Heroes is a project of the Young Lawyers Division of the State Bar Association, and we're partnering with them. They're doing a project here on November the 9th at the public the police and fire facility down on 165 South near Winsboro Road. It's going to be all day. Starts at 9 in the morning, goes till 5 in the afternoon. 1-hour sessions each, where they can sit down. This is first responders, police, fire, EMTs, ambulance drivers, corrections officers, and any of their widows or widowers can get a free will. They'll sit down with a lawyer and they can get a free will. They have 1 hour with the lawyer.
David, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Good.
It's always great to have you. We look forward to having you next time.
Well, I'm going to mention that airship project is November the 7th on Hudson Lane at the United Way at 6 o'clock in the evening.
All right. You can also call 211 with the United Way to get